My sister-in-law, I've had her child for 7 years, and
7 years.
Yes, she was incarcerated for about 3 of those years, along with my brother, the daddy of the child. And she's turned her life around, and she's working, but I'm not receiving any child support, and I'm not asking for 7 years worth of child support. But Stevie is 9 years old, and she needs dresses and stuff, and she's at that age that she needs more things and stuff.
Okay.
And I need help. You know, I'm a vice principal, and I make okay, but I do need the help.
I definitely believe you need help as well. Ma'am?
Well, I think we all need help in this world. I mean, truthfully.
Okay.
But, you know.
Well, everybody in this world is not Stevie's mom, okay? What is your plan in terms of financial support? Did you have any plans to give any financial support?
Well, first off, I have 3 daughters, including Stevie, and
Okay,
yes,
congratulations.
Well, okay, but Stevie is my pride and my joy, and I understand that she wants her dresses, and she wants her nails painted, and she wants her hair made. But there's just certain things you just can't get in life. You can't get everything that you want. Well, you shouldn't get everything that you want.
Food, clothes.
Yeah, the necessities, ma'am. What do you, ma'am, excuse me. I need you to address me.
Sorry.
You do not need to address her. Okay?
Okay.
So you do understand why you're here today, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell me why you're here.
I'm here because she wants more money.
She wants more money, or she wants some money? Because it's my understanding
she wants more.
No, ma'am. It's not greed to take care of your child.
Across the U.S., millions of children are being raised by relatives after their parents are sent to prison. Take one aunt, for example, stepping in to raise her young niece while both parents serve time behind bars. For families like hers, the emotional toll is just the beginning. The financial burden is often overwhelming. On average, relatives providing care spend more than 40% of their monthly income on the child. And when the parents return, most don't step up. Studies show that nearly 80% of them avoid offering any financial help. In Texas, court records reveal a harsh pattern. Relatives usually wait around 14 months after a parent's release before finally seeking legal support. Through the courts. It's a tough, often thankless role. But for many, stepping up isn't just a choice, it's a duty born from love.
Your brother, you said, is incarcerated.
Yes, ma'am.
So she's not able to get any money from him, so
And she's
winner,
the
winner,
reason
chicken
he's
dinner.
in jail.
Oh, she's the reason. Okay. Well,
That's
you know,
not true.
Yes,
ma'am.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, Bunny and Clyde. You know, I don't even want to get into that because those names do not have anything
Well, I can think
good
of another name
attached to
against
them.
me, but it's not Bonnie.
Ma'am, listen.
Yes, ma'am.
You're here today because you're going to pay her some child support. I do not care about your Bunny and Clyde rendezvous you had beforehand, okay? We're here today for the support of Stevie, all right? So I have it here that you are you work in the Derby? Would you explain that to me?
I am a roller derby queen.
Okay, so let's talk about that, queen. What throne do you sit on?
So it's this amazing sport. Everybody should be able to do it at least one time in their life.
Okay.
And
you're paid money to do it, correct?
well, yes.
Okay. How much are you paid to do this?
Well, you know, about $48,000 a year.
Okay. And $48,000 a year
Right.
as a roller derby queen,
Yes, ma'am.
and you have not been paying child support for your child.
Well, she has Stevie, and I have my other 2 kids.
So that makes a difference. It doesn't change your obligation.
School, she'd be in detention.
Next up, meet a mother whose roller derby career is raising eyebrows. Not for the sport itself, but for what it says about a larger trend. More and more parents are taking up unconventional jobs, especially in performance or entertainment, and using their irregular income as a loophole to dodge child support payments. In fact, data shows that those in these types of careers are twice as likely to avoid paying support, often claiming their earnings are too unpredictable to commit. Meanwhile, the relatives stepping in to raise these children are left to pick up the slack. Many wait to seek legal help until the costs start piling up. Things like school supplies, clothes, and extracurriculars that can no longer be put off. It's a growing issue, and one we're continuing to follow closely. For more real stories like this, make sure to subscribe and check back every week.
I am.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are you in school for?
I would really like to be a social worker.
So a reformed Bunny and Clyde now social worker?
Well, everybody's got dreams.
Okay, well, God bless those children. All right. So let's talk about your money that you're going to be paying, okay? Is that your only source of income?
Yes.
Okay. So $48,000, I have your gross at $4,000, which your net is $3,349.88. Okay?
Can you round that down to like 69 cents?
Can you get a job that pays less? Because it's based on a calculation. I don't have anything to do with that. You make $48,000 a year. Your net is based on that $4,000 amount gross after taking out taxes. You understand that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How much is health insurance?
$120 a month.
Is that for the child only, or is that including?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have you reimburse that to her, okay? Yes, ma'am. You looking really confused right now, and I have no idea why you are, because as a part of your child support obligation, you have to cover health insurance.
But Stevie don't really get very sick.
Whether she gets sick or not, that has nothing to do with health insurance. You understand how health insurance work, right? Are they teaching you that in school?
We haven't got to that chapter yet.
Okay, well, you started a little early in my courtroom. Health insurance is required, okay? So when I add that to your child support obligation, your obligation before the reimbursement was $586.23. You add $120, that brings your child support obligation to $706.23.
Kick in the bucket, that's a lot.
Well, guess what? I gave you credit for the other children that you have as well. So, $706.23. Any questions?
Do you accept Monopoly money?
No, she does not accept Monopoly money. You cannot deposit it into an actual bank.
Yes, Judge. Is there any way I can keep her
Yes, you're accepting Monopoly money?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, yes, Judge, is there any way she can keep her away from Stevie? You see this kind of person she is? I don't think that's a good influence for Stevie.
Well, that's not a matter before me. That's not something that I necessarily deal with.
Stevie is my baby.
Okay. Ma'am, please don't address her. Please do not address her. That's a different matter. That has nothing to do with this court.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
just here
Thank you.
specifically for the money. Ma'am, I'm not going to touch that situation at all, okay? Anything concerning your daughter and keeping her away from you, that has nothing to do with me, okay? Okay? If nothing further, you all are...
I didn't even bring my phone, and I'm so glad I hit record. You're done. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm leaving you right here, and you're not getting your phone back. What is wrong with you? Are you seriously hitting my car? Right now, wait. Were you really sending him those pictures? Booty pictures? Seriously, I don't even know how to feel right now. Are you trying to hurt me on purpose? Just give me the phone. Answer me. Did you sleep with him? Man, back up before I lose it and crash this car. This is exactly why you can't trust some girls. They play games, they cheat, and they leave you wrecked.
Brother, you said is incarcerated.
Yes, ma'am.
So she's not able to get any money from him, so...
And she's
winner,
the
winner,
reason
chicken
he's
dinner.
in jail.
Oh, she's the reason. Okay. Well,
That's not true.
Yes, Bonnie and Clyde.
Bunny and Clyde. I don't even want to get into that because those names do not have anything
Well, I can think of another name
attached to
against
them.
me, but it's not Bonnie.
Ma'am, listen.
Yes, ma'am.
You're here today because you're going to pay her some child support. I do not care about your Bunny and Clyde rendezvous you had beforehand, okay? We're here today for the support of Stevie, all right? So I have it here that you are you work in the derby? Would you explain that to me?
I am a roller derby queen.
Okay, so let's talk about that, queen. What throne do you sit on?
So it's this amazing sport. Everybody should be able to do it at least one time in their life.
Okay.
And
you're paid money to do it, correct?
well, yes.
Okay. How much are you paid to do this?
Well, about $48,000 a year.
Okay. And $48,000 a year
Right.
as a roller derby queen,
Yes, ma'am.
and you have not been paying child support for your child.